underscore what?
Bring the bass, DABASS.
Stoked Radio. Stoked Radio.
I have no followers right now.
Yeah, real shit.
Oh, is this a pendant?
Woke up early, had no weed, I had to smoke me a roach. Pull up pimpin' for the plug, I know just where to go. Give a fuck about no hater, and I'm all about my paper. Hit my nigga Gucci up, I'm about to slide right through Decatur. We had live on a Sunday, they hit Magic City Monday. And this ain't no bow out challenge, got the jet on the runway. And my niggas get it back. You don't want no action, no. Off-white sneakers, Michael Jackson jacket. So many stones in the watch, don't know what time it is. And my bitch is steady trippin', got no time for the shit. So many bands in the safe, look like I robbed a bitch. Baby daddy trippin', ask him what the problem is. Got two twin sisters, make them lip lock. Two twin Glocks, they go click clock. Half a pound of Jumanji in a Ziploc. I got the Rover smoked up, that's a hot box. She like, nigga, is you hot, bitch? Break it down and roll a whole zip. And we ain't fucking with that fake shit. I bet my ex bitch hate this. You don't need no diamond tester, know the stones is real. Fuck two bitches at a time, boy, that's overkill. $50 million contract, that's a Hova deal. I got the baby face hoes, love the sex appeal. Can barely hit a bitch speak, cut my dick in the throat. Say she turn into a freak if I give her some coke. She know the whole fucking mountain, bitch, gone out the door. Put that bitch in a Uber, I just fuck 'em and go. She like, nigga, is you high, bitch? Break it down and roll a whole zip. And we ain't fucking with that fake shit. I bet my ex bitch hate this. Woke up early, had no weed, I had to smoke me a roach. Call up pimpin' for the plug, I know just where to go. Give a fuck about no hater, and I'm all about my paper. Get my nigga Gucci up, I'm about to slide right through Decatur.
And welcome to your favorite podcast, your favorite radio, your favorite show on the internet, Stoked Radio.
Stoked!
Yes, I am your host, New Paper Nick. To my left, as always, is TA to the BA.
The double Z, representing the 865, we live. Let's go.
And you already know we also got...
Hey, so, what's up, y'all?
Okay.
Keep getting the
It's
camera,
me.
man.
All right,
Well,
that's
look,
cool.
you was in my way.
And since this is the 4th episode of season 2, we have a special guest for today's episode. This is probably his first time doing something of this nature.
On everything, it's my first it's my first ever radio interview.
We got my boy from way back, like 4 flats on the Cadillac, Josh Johnson, a.k.a. J Music in the building.
What's going on, y'all?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. It feels great to be out here. It feels good to be out here for Knocks Out Weekend, man. Get to kick it with all my people. It's been a great experience so far. Last one, the undergrad, so I'm feeling pretty good.
100. You got to tee up, man. You got to leave it.
Got to.
Yeah, for sure. So, since you're here today, man, we want to basically talk to you about your projects, man, your expertise, your music, man, and what you're doing with that, as well as basically just get to know you, man. Let's basically tell the people who you are, man.
All right.
So you in the spotlight right now, all right?
For sure.
All right, cool.
I ain't used to it, but we can work with it.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get this started. Peso, could you start us off?
Oh, yeah, bro. Just tell us a little bit about yourself before we kick off these specific questions.
Well, I was born and raised in Memphis. I've been doing music pretty much my whole life, ever since singing in the church, doing that type of stuff. Then I got in band in middle school, was on the drum line. Okay. I'm still on the drum line in Morehouse now. I was the section leader in the fall, so that's cool. Didn't start taking music seriously as far as rapping and recording and stuff until like the summer of 2015. That was the summer after my freshman year at college. So I was really just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I was studying music at the time. I still am, but I still didn't know what I wanted to do for real. And I'd always been making songs and things of that nature, like even in middle school and like early high school and things like that. But in summer 2015, I heard "Don't" by Bryson Tiller. I heard the beat to it. I had never heard the song. Mm-hmm. Cortez showed me the beat to the song. I didn't even know that it was a real song already. But he played me that joint, Chris Cross was there. I seen Chris Cross just join your IG Live.
Shout out to Chris
Shout out Chris Cross, shout out Cortez. He showed me that and I wrote to it. And Cortez's stepdad happened to be Ty Boylan. He's he's an engineer.
Okay.
And he got a studio in his house. So I went and I recorded the little cover to that. And me and him had a conversation and just talked about like what I should do. Cause I was just gonna record the song, throw it on SoundCloud, just show my friends and stuff. Like I didn't think anything of it. But you know what I'm saying? He saw some real talent in me. He just went that extra step with me and just helped me work on my artistry ever since then. And that's how I got started. Dropped the Josh Johnson EP that summer in August.
Okay.
Came back the next year. Dropped Dolan Drive Dreams in the summer. That's the last thing I ever dropped except for Patience that dropped on V-Day.
Right. Gotcha. So, when did Dolan Drive Dream drop?
Dolan Drive Dreams dropped July 16th, 2016.
Okay, so that was a little minute ago, maybe about a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
so basically, the streets been waiting on some new J music, basically.
I would think, you know what I'm saying, I'm a humble guy. I'm a humble guy. I'm not going to say folks just waiting, but people have been asking me, like, am I still doing music, things of that nature.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, gotcha. Well, TA to the BA, let's go ahead and ask him the next question.
All right, man, let's get at it, man. So, next question is, what made you become, well, you already talked about what made you inspired to, or be interested in getting into music. So, what kind of keeps that drive going at this point? To when it comes to this, being a part of music, being interested in music and continuing to create and trying to get in the studio and continuing to write and stuff like that.
Well, for me, like I've been doing music all my life. Like that's pretty much all I know. Like I haven't been rapping and singing all my life, but you know what I'm saying, being in band and being in choir. You know, we was in choir at Central.
Yeah.
So just doing that, like music is me. Like I'm in a music fraternity. I'm in Phi Mu Alpha. So I mean, my whole life is music. So for me to be able to create on a daily basis or whenever I can, like that's just a great feeling. I love going to the studio. Nick could tell you yesterday we was in the studio when Kel's around and then we was having the time of our lives and then just creating and just working. And like I love the creative process. Like making music, it gets me out of like the mental funk that I be in sometimes.
Okay.
And that helps a lot. Side note, can I cuss on this joint?
Yeah.
I ain't know.
Stop radio, man.
I gotta be sure.
All right, man. So moving on. So tell us about like some of your biggest musical influences. So like tell us growing up, who were the people that inspired you to really get into music? Like what songs or what specific artists were the ones who really made you find that passion for the music, for the sound?
Growing up, to be honest, I couldn't even listen to like rap or nothing. It was always like gospel, old school R&B type stuff, 103.5, things like that. Because that's the stuff that my mom listened to. That's the stuff that my mom listened to. So I would grow up listening to things like that.
Okay.
And I honestly think that the gospel point, it helps me a lot with my harmonies.
Okay.
Because the way that the gospel choirs be singing and just the intervallic structure, so to speak, it's a lot of words that it's a musical term, but basically like the space between notes that they have and the way that they relate to each other. I think that helps me with my harmonies a lot.
Okay.
And just the soulfulness of the old school R&B. But as far as like influencing my music, I mean, you got to say Drake. Drake has influenced damn near everybody that's doing something right now. To be honest,
in some type of way.
Okay. I would say my biggest influence would probably be Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi is probably like my favorite artist because growing up, just going through tough times growing up, you would listen to his music and be like, okay, damn, I'm not the only nigga going through this type of shit.
Right. Okay.
I'm not the only nigga that's having bad days and it's like, damn, like what the fuck going on? And like now I try to have the same vulnerability in my music. Like you can hear it on Patience, like just being open and vulnerable, just letting the people know what I'm feeling for real. Because 9 times out of 10, you feeling it probably too. So people can relate to it. Those probably my biggest two influence though. And J. Cole, of course.
Gotcha.
So
definitely a good choice with the last one. J. Cole, that was a good choice. All right, man. Well, that wraps up the questions that we got for you, man. Well, basically, we already know what's next, but the people don't know what's next, man. We want you to tell them what's next, bro. We got a world premiere coming soon. Go ahead and introduce your song for the
world premiere song, man. Me, Cass Keldry. We got Berkeley Music on the beat. He's the same guy that produced Patience. So This is a little song that we like to call Vacation. We just made it yesterday, last night.
Hey.
Was late to the party because the
Hey.
party was shut down by the time I got there almost.
Hey, but the song was worth it.
But the
Check
song
it
was
out.
worth it, I guarantee.
Check it out right now. This is Stoked Radio.
You.
Stoked Radio.
Beautiful walls, sun skies, paradise. Where you wanna be?
Tell me, hey, where do you wanna go? I know you could use a vacay. Baby, let's hit the road. Your wish is my command. So let's ride, I'll make you feel nice. We can catch a flight to the west side. Baby, just take my hand. Sure enough, I got some things I can show you. I know you've been having a hell of a week, and you just grateful that it's over. And I just wanna hold you, I protect you like a soldier. I went to the store and got that Moscato you like, cause you looking too sober. Where do you wanna go? We can fly, take a trip to the Northern Lights, baby, you be my guest, right? Or we can take it out to Dubai and just live our best lives. Just let me know. Pack up the bags and get the gas, and then we can roll. We can take it to the west, we can take it to the bay, we can take a trip back to the motherland and escape, we can make it happen now, or baby, we can even wait. So what do you say, hey? Tell me, hey, where do you wanna go? I know you could use a vacay. Baby, let's hit the road. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Your wish is my command. So let's ride, I'll make you feel nice. We can catch a flight to the west side. Baby, just take my hand. Baby girl, let me kick some flavor. You say you need a getaway, let me do you the favor. Can't see a hater, dog shades, cash, dog Vader. A real player, I'll update and upgrade you. A true player from Himalaya. If she don't wanna go, then I won't make her. Better hide your hoe, cause I'ma slay her. One hand on the throat, like Undertaker. Baby girl, I know you need a vacay. You and me, yeah, we can get away, hey. Pick a place and we can leave today, hey. And we can stay, hey. Tell me, hey, where do you wanna go? I know you could use a vacay. Baby, let's hit the road. Your wish is my command. So let's ride, I'll make you feel nice. We can catch a flight to the west side. Baby, just take my hand.
Vacation featuring Cash Kildry. Where can they hear that at, bro? When you gonna drop it? Is it out yet, bro?
Nah, I just made it last night.
Damn, when you gonna drop that, bro?
Well, look, they get the exclusive.
Yeah, it is. Know what I'm saying? You tune in to Stoked Radio. I've been telling folks all day that I was gonna drop it on Stoked Radio. I had to go and get my boy Nick the exclusive.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
When we gonna drop it? I don't know. Still a lot of logistics to do.
Okay.
Shoot a video, know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Alright, so
You know, it's
so
a lot of
really we
stuff to
looking
figure
at
out.
song of the summer, huh?
Maybe. Song of the summer. If y'all fucking with me that tough and y'all bump that on enough, song of the summer.
I bet. So in the meantime, the only way you gonna be able to listen to that song is if you come listen to Stoked Radio.
Yeah.
But eventually you'll be able to listen to it from Apple Music, I'm guessing,
Yeah,
Spotify,
I'ma set all that
SoundCloud,
up.
all that up. Whatever. Moving on though, bro. Last week, I don't know if you tuned in to the show last week.
I did tune in last
You tuned
week.
in last week. You will appreciate that, J Music. Well, if as you may know, then we played a game last week called Who Got Game, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn to play Who Got Game, cuz.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Just
Jeez. Okay, bro. Well, look, we basically got a couple of questions for you. basically relating to your shot shooting abilities when it comes to relationships in today's society.
Okay.
As you shooting shots in the DMs or what, stuff like that. All
Okay.
right, you ready, bro?
It's your Steph or it's
All
your
right,
Shaq?
bet. Peso, can you ask the first question, man?
Yeah. So, what was your worst shot attempt, and what were the results?
I think we know the results already.
Yeah, the results was an L, but I'm trying to think. It don't even matter. The result was an L. We talking about my worst shot. I'm trying to think though, cause I didn't threw up some full court heaves in my day.
It be like that, bro. It be like that.
I'm only 21, but in my day. But I'm trying to think. Worst shot. I'm just go off the top of my head. I remember it was either 8th or 9th grade. 8th or 9th grade, me and my boy Jalen. I don't know if Jalen listening, but shout out to my guy Jalen. This was back when I was making like songs, like not seriously, but you know what I'm saying. Me and Jalen, we made a song for these two girls. We did. Y'all know the song. Well, everybody know the song "Swag Surfing." We took "Swag Surfing" and we remixed it. I forgot what we called it.
Oh Lord!
But we remixed. We made the song. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had like no cell phone. We can send the MP3 to girls, so we had to burn the CD on the CD-ROM, burn the CD on the CD-ROM. Took it to the school. The next day, slipped it in the backpack on some slick, like, just drop off. It just waited for it.
That was finesse.
Yeah, that was finesse.
Yeah,
Waited on the text message later that day. You know what I'm saying? I don't really remember, but I know it didn't go well because it didn't go no further. It probably wasn't the worst shot, but it was pretty bad though.
Damn.
It had good intentions.
It had good intentions.
So did she even tell you that she listened to it or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't remember it. I don't remember it. It was 8th grade, 9th grade.
Yeah.
But I remember doing that. But you talk about shooting just off the here's a song type shit. I can see how that shit could be pretty weird, but I was 12, so
yeah. That was old, cuz. That was old. All right, so what about one of your more successful attempts then, cuz?
One of my more successful attempts?
Yeah, man.
I don't even know if I can speak on that at the moment. I don't want to jinx
it.
it.
Might not even. Okay.
This is recent.
Okay,
I don't
so
wanna
that means
jinx
it's something that you working on right now then.
Yeah, I'm working on a little
and
something
you don't
right
want to
now.
say it, put it out there.
Can't do it.
And it, okay.
I'm going to keep it concealed.
So, with that being said,
I respect it.
What would you classify your relationship status as?
I am single, but at the same time, it's like I said, I'm trying to.
Wait, are you single or are you tingle? If you don't know what tingle
is
is,
tingle?
Okay, bet. So I'm
Tingle?
gonna find out. Listen. So listen, tingle is
Stoked radio.
when you single, but you not exactly single, if that makes sense. Like you single, but you not 100% just not hitting anybody up or nobody's hitting you up. Like you can't say that you 100% single. You tingle.
I mean, fool, when you filling out your taxes, bro, it's either single or married.
I like that response.
Because in real
I like that
life,
response.
folks ain't just.
I mean, I totally understand it. I mean, people being emotional as they may.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, you get attached to people. So I mean, in the concept of your question. I guess I am tingle. Well, that's weird.
That is weird. Though. That sounds like some tickle me Elmo.
Yeah, some tickle me Elmo ass shit.
Y'all are. It's a relatively new term.
I mean, you can coin that, get that copyright, and be straight.
All right, so TA to the BA, ask the next question, bro.
All right, man. So this is good. You know what I'm saying? We ask pretty much everybody this question. I'm gonna ask you too. On average, we gotta have there's averages involved. Out of every 10 shots you've taken, how many of them you end up making?
Let us know the stats, bro.
Career average?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be career.
Career average, I had to say like career, because I started off bad. But anybody that knew me in middle school or like pre-Kappa League days. If you know me like pre-Kappa League days, niggas know that I didn't have. Niggas know they ain't had no juice. I ain't had none of that. So back then, I would have to say like career average. That'd probably be like 5 out of 10.
Okay.
But in my prime, probably like 7, 8 out of 10.
Okay. Progress.
Okay.
Damn.
That's called growth,
He got
my
you
guy.
beat. He got you
That's
a
growth.
super beat.
Bro,
Down,
I
TA.
am ugly in real life. Fuck, everybody got me beat right now.
Alright, okay, bet.
You need to stop shooting your shot and start letting females shoot their shot at you.
Hey, letting females shoot they shot at you? That's the most humble shit I ever came across.
I'm be real, that shit work, bro.
That shit.
It do work.
I was
But the thing is, it depends on who, like the girl don't necessarily always shoot their shot though.
They don't. No,
they don't.
And not every guy gonna get their shot.
It's a
shot
relatively
on by
new
a
thing.
girl, you know?
Yeah, that is
Girls are
relatively new.
starting to realize that, hey, this dude ain't making the move off of me, liking the 3 pictures and trying to throw them little hints that females tend to do. So let me just go ahead and slide in them DMs.
Y'all gotta stop with that though.
I just
They
like
gotta stop with
the
that.
hints.
Yeah, I just like to say.
I
Niggas
never
don't
did.
know.
You
I
might well
never
just say what you
did.
want,
We
right?
gotta throw shots. Y'all get to throw chest passes and shit. That ain't fair. Like we gotta go up for the shot. Y'all just like I'm gonna get to.
But see, I don't do that. Usually dudes just go ahead and slide in my DM like, hey, I just been seeing you. I thought you was cute. But I ain't never really just threw no hints.
Okay, since we talking about hints and stuff like that and miscommunication,
Alright.
let's talk about the weirdest shot that's ever been taken on one of your baskets, cuz. Tell us about probably the weirdest approach or attempt a girl has ever had to try and get your number.
To try and get my
or just to
number?
get to know you. Or
just to get to
anything.
know me?
Anything, period. The weirdest attempt.
I really don't know. Like that, like she said, it's a relatively new concept.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have just that many experiences with girls doing that. I'm trying to think though. I'm trying to make it quick. Oh, okay. There was this one girl when I first started making music. There was this one girl, and like she learned like all the lyrics to my songs, which I appreciate.
Yeah, that's what you call
But,
fan
like,
status. You know what I'm saying?
It was weird. I guess it's weird because I'm not like used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But like it was weird because like she would use like my lyrics in like everyday conversation, and that would kind of
Like with you?
yeah.
Alright, that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's...
So I was like,
She a groupie.
yeah, but like, can you? I like being a person that I am. Like, I ain't nobody. So like, can you really say that she's a groupie, or
I
just like
mean,
a devoted fan?
Anybody
type
can have a
shit?
groupie. To be honest, I'm gonna be real. Like,
I mean...
you coming up, so if she a fan and like she took the time out to
And
do
she
that,
trying to, you know what I'm saying?
is she always trying to like be where you be at or like make conversation with you?
That's true.
And she
She a
may be trying to get on the train before everybody else do.
Right?
Might be.
She gonna be the president of your
Just
fan
saying.
club.
Might be.
fool.
Just
Cause
saying.
this bitch leaving the station soon. On God, it's about that time.
Mm.
It's about that time for niggas to go and turn up. Cause all my niggas doing great shit.
Yo, everybody doing great
All
shit.
my niggas doing great shit.
All
A-Wall
through-
got knocks on lock.
all through
Chris
all
Cross,
2018.
King, Cortez came down here turning up. They doing they shit.
100.
Take Keith.
Take Keith.
Damn, they're
fucking
finna be
niggas up.
platinum.
Just fucking niggas up.
Producer Clay finna be platinum.
Yeah.
Engineer. It's a lot. Yo, you got your show, bro. Like, niggas is doing their shit, bro. Like, it's
Everybody
time.
grinding.
Everybody grinding. Everybody finding their lane.
Wait,
Right.
why y'all got these shades on?
Cause our future's
What
so
you
damn
mean?
bright. That's why we got the shade.
What the fuck you talking about? No, I'm talking about TI to the BA. On some Stoked shit. Where your shades at? Anyway, we going to commercial break. We'll be back after this. Stoked Radio.
New edition, new edition. I need a new edition, new edition. I want a new edition, new edition. Yeah. I need a new edition, new edition. Came in this hole with my feet out. I ain't really worried about what he got. Got a foot in the goal, no FIFA. Dear G the way I'm trying to hit the sweet spot. Baby girl, just let me know where it is you tryna go. Baby girl, just let me know where it is you tryna go. See, we riding through the city, windows tinted, reminiscing about new money. So new decisions and new bitches will come at a cost. I learned from the laws. I'm Icy Jack Frost. Your hoe was what I like to talk. Business all I like to talk. That white on the ground just like chalk. I see that pussy when she walk. I hear that money when she talk. Baby girl, just let me know where it is you wanna go. Water going down your throat. That same water making me flow. But I need a new addition, new addition. I need a new addition, new addition. I want a new addition, new addition. I need a new addition, new addition. I gotta get it. Hoes telling me they can't get enough, even when we don't keep touch. When I see you, I get a rush. Don't know if it's love or lust. Pressure building and it's about to bust. Volcanoes about to erupt. Pressure building and it's about to bust. Volcanoes about to erupt. Hey, climax, rewind that. Bring it back. If only I could buy the time back. Getting rich off of dime bags. Shit, that's impossible. When getting money wasn't optional. When you and that ass you had was an obstacle. Me doing everything they said not to do. You left me in the cold. Now my money can't fold. Money can't straight. Now you mad at my hoe. Cause I left you on the road. So you left me on the cold. Now my money can't fold. Money can't straight. Now you mad at my hoe. And my pockets cause my money can't fold. Yo, I can smell your hate from a distance. I hate the money made us distant. Genuine, what's the difference? Genuine, what's the difference? New addition, new addition. Cooking naked in the kitchen. Didn't know what I was missing till my hoe went missing. Now we know what's the difference. But still I got hoes telling me they can't get enough, even when we don't keep touch. When I see you, I get a rush. Don't know if it's love or lust. Pressure building and it's about to bust. Volcanoes about to erupt. Pressure building and it's about to bust. Volcanoes about to erupt. I need a new addition, new addition.
And we back. We already know what's up with it. Back at it again. With our special guest, J Music.
Here with it.
Alright, bet. So, as you all may or may not know, this is a news show, and we got some news for your ear. Alright, bet. So, the University of Tennessee Knoxville community mourns the death of a fallen volunteer following this weekend's annual Ace Miller Memorial Boxing Tournament. Junior at the university, Tanner Ray, collapsed at 9:26 p.m. between the second and third round of his tournament fight Friday night. Before the night ended, around 300 students gathered on pedestrian walkway for a candlelight vigil. At the moment, the cause of the death remains to be unknown until an autopsy takes place. It's very sad to hear that this guy has passed away from this such a beloved event in the volunteer community. How do y'all feel about this recent news, man?
In all honesty, if it has anything to do with him even like participating in the boxing tournament, somebody said that they think he had a heart attack, and I was like, I don't know. It's highly unlikely he had a heart attack, but like it really sucks. And the thing is, like, I kind of feel some type of way that they still continued the boxing weekend. However, it's like going to charity and stuff like that. So like, I can't even really just be mad. But then,
so like,
from what I heard, they canceled all of the
they canceled the day
for
after
that
that.
night, though.
For that
I
night.
thought it was
The rest of the night went on, but the next day they canceled.
No, I thought they ended the night. They didn't end the night. I thought they canceled the like they didn't finish the tournament for the night, but they went on.
No, they didn't do the next day.
Oh, shit.
They didn't do the next day. They finished that night, but didn't do the next day. They canceled the Saturday night events. So they canceled the championship round of the boxing tournament weekend. Well, boxing weekend tournament. So basically, if you don't know, the University of Tennessee Knoxville. Every year, the fraternities, the IFC fraternities on campus, host a memorial boxing tournament that started in like 1980, and is connected to Golden Gloves Gym in Knoxville, Tennessee. And the money is usually fundraised to help the gym pay for new equipment in the gym. Basically,
here's one correction in that situation. That's the events around Boxing Weekend are held by IFC, but the actual event itself is held by Golden Gloves Gym.
Right. The tournament is.
Yeah, the actual tournament is held by them, and
but IFC, everything else is IFC.
Yeah, they raise the money and stuff like that for doing throughout the Boxing Weekend and the weeks prior to the actual event, the weekend itself.
Okay.
It's a for me, it's a sad event. It's a sad thing to take place. It's really tragic, to be very honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know nothing about it because I cut off like all my communications on Friday night. So I ain't hear about it until Saturday morning when they hit us up in our group meet messages and was telling us about it. Like I was like, wow, like for real, this really. Oh, my little brother actually called me first and told me about it, and they started hitting us up in the group meet. We did the little, went out to the Kai Fi's house and showed our condolences and let them know, because me being Greek, I know Peso, we both been in Greek organizations, letting them know like, hey, we feel for y'all as a member of our community at the same time, even though we don't personally know him. He's a part of the OSFL family. And we went out there, showed our support. Our faculty advisor, she was there from till 4 in the morning, and she showed up again later on that day. So it's really sad to hear. This isn't a good time right now for OSFL, really. Being very honest about it. Hopefully they can see their way through this, helping the families out, helping the fraternity out, and his fraternity brothers at the same time. But this is going to definitely shed a different light on boxing weekend.
Right.
Probably add more parameters to it if they continue it. Or, you know what I'm saying, if they decide to stop it, we'll see what happens.
Right, and that's actually what I was going to be, what I asked you all next. What do you all feel happens next when it comes to the boxing weekend tournament in general? What happens from here with that?
Is this the first time something like this happened?
Yes.
But my thing is, and I've never went out for boxing weekend, so I never understood
the actual stuff
point behind the turning up aspect. But I understand their proceeds go to charity and whatnot. However, I feel like finding a substitute for that or finding something else to do to get proceeds to go towards charity would be more beneficial and actually I don't know. My thing is just seeing two guys go at it is just not entertaining to me, and it's folks get hurt. Folks genuinely lose their lives doing that. So it's and these are college students with futures. It's not like this is their job. This is not what they want to do with their lives. They're doing this for the weekend. Literally, they train a little bit for it, and then they do it for the weekend. And then everybody's drinking and getting fucked up off their asses for that purpose. But
that's what makes it even worse. I actually saw a WBIR, which is a local Knoxville television station, article saying that boxing weekend is noted as the biggest party weekend in the South, which is kind of oh well, this.
So we didn't know about it.
What type of correlation is that? That's something that I never noticed.
I didn't notice it either.
Until I went into the research, and I was like, wow, this is really
because I never stepped out.
Called that.
Some high school students over by my he wasn't at my apartment. He was by my apartment. I was talking to him yesterday. Was it Saturday? He was just hanging out. I was like, why are you here?
It was just random. First of all, y'all,
that's crazy.
People, and then people get crazy during boxing weekend. I was leaving Vol from the pod, and I'm literally stopped at the stop sign already. Wasn't even inching towards it, and because I see these dudes walking across the street, and this one dude literally stands in front of my car, taps my car, and is like, hold on, wait, stop. Drunk as hell. I'm telling y'all, his friends are helping him across the street, but he's being so dramatic, talking about stop your car, and my car is stopped, literally stopped. I'm like,
folks was wilding. I don't know what's that main street y'all got?
The Strip.
Yeah, the Strip. Yeah. Friday was over with.
Oh yeah.
People all over the street or something.
Oh yeah, they probably throwing up an inflow.
Anything.
Oh, I saw a lot of people was throwing up. I'm like, why is this the weekend of somebody said it was a puke fest, and I was like,
yeah, you supposed to get knocked out, I guess, you know.
Over with.
I told you what happened to me last night, but it had nothing to do with boxing weekend. Luckily, I ain't get on Snap. I wasn't on nobody snapping like that. It was a crazy one for me last night.
Well, you did the right thing.
But I think I will say this though. I feel like the fraternity, the chapter itself here, they will be investigated, or their factual national headquarters will be investigated. And I feel like moving forward, OSFL, Office of Fraternity, for folks who don't know, they're probably going to tell IOC to no more participation in the boxing weekend. If you do, you got to sign a waiver saying you are not participating in this as a member of your organization. So we'll see what happens.
Maybe, man. Time will tell.
Yeah.
Time will tell. We'll be right back after this next song. You are listening to Stoked Radio. This next single is Cash Kelly.
What's the matter with you, Morty? Calm down. You're kind of killing the vibe in here.
Foreign truck, I'ma mount it up. All this money, I'ma count it up. If you a pussy boy, then get from round us. All these bitches, I'ma round them up. Foreign truck, I'ma mount it up. All this money, I'ma count it up. If you a pussy boy, then get from round us. All these bitches, I'ma round them up. Finesse and tryna get these bands up. If you a bad bitch, then put your hands up. Got my nut off, told her pull her pants up. Ladies love me, say I'm handsome. Outstanding young niggas stand out. Lying niggas asking for a handout. Shots fired, mayday, it's a man down. You not a bad bitch, so put your hand down. Drill to. Go again, talk this shit. Yeah, talk this shit. Yeah, talk this shit. Yeah, talk this shit. Okay. Bitches piling up, I'm gon' round them up. Pull up Hummer truck, pull up, mount it up. All this gas on me, pull my Fanta up. Pay for 4, you get 3-5, better round it up. Yo hoe feeling me, you better grab on her. Might upgrade your bitch, put some Ralph on her. Fucking on your hoe, she got her ass on her. Bitch, you too close to my back, we gotta back it up. Nigga talking shit, but can they back it up? Break a whole thing down and then I back it up. Review camera help me when I'm backing up. Foot on niggas' neck and I ain't slacking up. Locked and loaded with that pistol like a motherfucking soldier. I'm riding in that road for no block, boy, I don't know you. I'm smoking on this mean green, my backwood, no ocean. I'm kick back my toes up, that kush smoke my old. Foreign truck, I'ma mount it up. All this money, I'ma count it up. If you a pussy boy, then get from round us. All these bitches, I'ma round them up. Foreign truck, I'ma mount it up. All this money, I'ma count it up. If you a pussy boy, then get from round us. All these bitches, I'ma round them up.
Stoked Radio, and we are back with the quick strike.
Let's go.
Yes, like we told you all about last show, we debuted this segment last episode. It's basically quick news bits, quick in and out, and then we'll give our feedback on those news bits, and then we'll be out of your way until next week.
And back to your day.
Yeah, I like how you put that one. I like how you put that one. So we're gonna go ahead and get it started. TA to the BA
to the double C.
Let's go.
And this first one don't surprise me. Mexico's President Enrique Peña Nieto calls off his visit to the White House after a confrontational call with Trump. That doesn't surprise me at all. The trip,
me neither.
The trip was allegedly canceled due to Trump not agreeing to publicly affirm Mexico's position that it would not fund construction of a border wall. Nieto planned the trip for March, a White House official said, but the official confirmed to CNN that the trip was put on hold following the phone call, which took place on February 20th. A White House official also said to CNN that any meeting would be awkward and counterproductive given Trump's vow that Mexico would pay for the wall.
First of all, what is the point of putting up a wall?
That shit dumb as hell.
Did he not know how many tunnels?
Oh God!
We don't need to. We up here like this when we need to be like this.
You can either get you a plane, you can either ride you around, like swim around that motherfucker. You can make you a tunnel, go underground that motherfucker like you hear your tongue, man. Like
I'm gonna fuck around, go medieval, and get one of them giant catapults and just throw niggas over the border.
Fuck it.
Your ass gonna get blown out the air talking about some catapult over the wall. They gonna have them snipers right there for you.
Got his ass.
My thing is, how can you tell? Literally, he said, yeah, no, Mexico president, like, they gonna pay for it. Like, he's saying they're gonna pay for it before he even had a conversation with them, because apparently the last conversation he had with the Mexico's president was a year prior to this phone conversation. So they said that it wasn't as bad with this phone call as it was last phone call. But the thing is, you can't tell another country to pay for something that they don't want.
Right.
You can't force them to unless they're in debt to you. You can like try to get them to pay that debt back, but you can't get them to pay for something that has nothing to do with, like, it really has, in hindsight, it has nothing to do with them.
Yeah, we ain't China. We finna bring
Somebody tell Donald Trump what she just said.
On some
Right.
real shit.
For real,
He
for
on
real.
some whole other shit.
Hey,
Been on it.
All right, moving on. Number 2.
All right, so the Snapchat stock plummeted after Kylie Jenner declared Snapchat dead on Twitter. So we all know about the most recent Snapchat update and how everyone's views have been at their lowest.
Garbage.
Well, Snapchat stock price took another tumble following a tweet from Kylie Jenner declaring that she was done with the social imaging app. And she said, the quote-unquote says, "So does anyone else not open Snapchat anymore, or is it just me? This is so sad." And this was on February 21st at 4:50 p.m. After this, Snap's stock immediately began to fall and has continued to drop by over 6% through Thursday the 22nd. And that adds up to a roughly $1.5 billion loss in market value for Snapchat. And that's according to Reuters. It's hard to definitely say whether the current stock plunge is related to Jenner or not, but either way, one of Snapchat's most influential and popular users declaring that she's tired of the service is bad news for the company. How do y'all feel about the update?
Niggas started selling that fucking Snapchat stock, boy. That stock quick. It started falling. Niggas start selling that shit.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know why they changed this shit up. Personally, when they changed it up, I was like, man, this shit ugly. And I was like, I'm trying to wait on I still had the old version, and everybody had the update. I was like, well, shit, I ain't gonna get the update.
For the longest time, I had the old version.
Then out of nowhere, my shit updated. And I was like, okay, now I see why don't nobody like it. You know,
shit hit me in my sleep.
I
So crucial for me.
woke up with Snapchat notifications, went to open my Snapchat, was like,
I'm
heartbroken.
Yeah,
like my heart was. First of all, my Snapchat views are the only thing I care about on Snapchat. I post,
yeah, because you be talking
get off. Yeah, exactly. So like my views was 5.
You be telling people what you had for breakfast on it, John.
Yeah, but okay, that's beside the point. I love my Snapchat.
Yep.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was getting like 200 plus views at least. And now I'm barely hitting 100 or like not even getting up there. And it's like with Instagram too. My Instagram likes aren't getting as much anymore because of how they don't have it in chronological order anymore.
Yeah, that's whack.
But like Snapchat, I don't even see, like I really want to know who's the liaison between the people and Snapchat. Who is out here figuring out that the people want this? Who said they wanted this?
The dumbasses. To be honest about it, first off, the fact
that
we getting one person decides the success and failure of a business or of a company or application. That's fucked up. I don't care, Kardashian, fucking all that. The best thing, I'll be honest with you, the best thing Instagram got going for itself the fact that Will Smith just joined.
Hell yeah, bro.
His Instagram,
that nigga is killing it.
His Instagram booming
millions
right
of
now.
followers within the first 24 hours he was on Snapchat.
He gets millions of views on a simple ass video. Like
literally. He just hit 10 million.
Yeah.
He's like the ideal dad. Like that nigga is the epitome of dads on Instagram.
And plus, I think a lot of people want to know how he lives anyway, or who just kind of get a better view.
Yeah.
But back to Snapchat. Snapchat, y'all fucking up. Now, me personally, I didn't mind the update. I was like, fuck it, I don't care. Wow, you're not gonna come from my Android. This is the last time you come from my Android. That's the last time you come from my Android. But I ain't really care. I was like, all right, cool. I ain't bugging about it. But everybody else saying they were hating that shit, and I was like, I mean, I can see how y'all can hate it, but I mean, it is what it is at this point. But,
yeah, it is what it is. Because if we being honest, everybody fake hate it because folks still get on that junk.
I mean, no, I
gotta use that shit for promo for him.
I mean, yeah.
I gotta post
me
on
too,
that whole, but I don't be
I'm
on that junk like I used to though.
I'm low key real active on social media, so I just stay active on Snapchat. But my posting and getting off is much more that's literally all I do. I'll post, get off. I'll respond to my streaks and then get off. But literally, you can only see the stories of people you have contacted. Yeah. So there's literally no point in being friends with somebody on Snapchat unless you're gonna Snapchat them.
Well, number 3.
All right, so NBA YoungBoy allegedly got caught on camera body slamming his girlfriend hours before he was arrested in Florida this weekend, and the footage is allegedly brutal. And we watched it. She getting her ass beat. Yeah. But TMZ had obtained the footage of what we're told shows YoungBoy throwing his girlfriend Janiyah down on the floor of a hotel hallway in Waycross, Georgia. Sources at the hotel tell us that this happened a few hours before the rapper was arrested in Tallahassee on an outstanding felony warrant for kidnapping and other alleged charges. We're told hotel guests heard it, called the front desk, and the front desk called cops. They apparently fled the scene before the cops even got there, but the cops looked in their room and found like blood and other evidence, and that was more than enough for them to go looking for them. They eventually caught up with his tour bus, and he got arrested, and then his girlfriend went to social media to deny the encounter was anything but playful roughhousing between the couple, and she posted videos and stuff, and she went live explaining they were just playing, but the video shows that it's definitely more than just playing. And even their history on social media is he couldn't have been playing the way he was throwing her.
God damn.
Damn, young boy.
Like, but like, if you haven't seen the video, you have to go.
You gotta go
see
see it.
It's on TMZ website for everybody.
Or it's on Twitter. Probably on somewhere on Twitter.
Yeah,
just search it. I'm be honest. I ain't surprised because I haven't seen him throw his girlfriend trying to go beat somebody else's ass like in the middle of the mall. Mm-hmm. But
they're just a ratchet couple.
It's just like, damn, bro. I really wish that y'all was just a tad bit more collected. You know what I'm saying? But hey, young boy, live your life, my nigga.
That nigga really ain't going outside
live your
today,
life
nigga.
smart.
He
Don't
locked
just
up for
live your
real.
life because you've been doing some dumb shit.
I mean,
Super dumb
I
shit.
want you to make great decisions, my guy. But if you want to live your life the way you want to live your life, then go ahead, my guy.
Well, I wouldn't even say that because we all saw the video. There wasn't no playful nothing. That girl was basically pleading to not get her ass thrown down the stairs.
And the thing is, she's staying with him.
Yeah.
And people be like,
Yeah,
I mean,
she's
if
stuck.
a nigga was taking care of me and doing this shit for me, I'd stay too. No, bitch.
She trying to.
I mean, one thing I say about that though, they both young as hell.
Young as shit, they about my age.
They don't-
Them niggas like,
She trying to get her.
them niggas
paycheck
like
out there.
18, 17, some shit like that. Them niggas don't really know. Especially
Yeah.
they ain't had no
They
positive
ain't
role
really
model
grown
growing
up.
up,
They
and
ain't
them niggas
grown
don't
up
really
yet.
know.
They ain't seen the
Classic
world
ratchet
yet.
couple. I'm telling
Yeah,
y'all.
them niggas don't know no better.
She getting that paycheck out of jail. She ain't worried about that nigga. As long as he out there working, that's what she worried about.
Royalties.
Ain't no way.
And guess what, everybody? This Tuesday, February 27th, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. nationally at participating restaurants, all IHOPs will have free pancakes.
I'm about to get fat as fuck.
Yeah, dog.
I'm in
This
that
year, as it has every year, the chain hopes to raise funds for local children's hospitals and health organizations. According to the IHOP website, since its first Pancake Day in 2006, the brand has been able to raise close to $30 million for its community partners. The goal for this year is $5 million. So that means when you're handed a stack of free flapjacks, donate what you can or even donate double that. That way, when you eat your pancakes, you will feel great. But, hey, you're eating pancakes. And because you donated to a purposeful cause.
So basically, just pay.
So
your damn
basically,
bill.
just
pay your damn bill.
just pay your bill.
Basically,
like,
fool, we gonna give you these free pancakes.
you're gonna
but
get
you might as
free
well
pancakes.
still pay for them hoes.
Pay for something though.
We
Like, you
appreciate
know
it.
what I'm saying?
We gonna give you free pancakes.
I
We
remember the
appreciate
first
you
year
pay
I
for it.
went, there was somebody walking around making balloons for folks, and that was the donation. Like,
Nah, Slick don't even want to go.
I'm still in there.
But nah, I'm gonna go there.
You know we going.
No, I'm gonna be real. Now we having a Stoked outlet there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday. Oh yeah, bet we might well. Yeah, go and clear y'all.
What time?
What time?
I'm
done-
free
done-
7
between.
o'clock.
I'm
I'm done
free.
with class
7.
at
What time?
12:30.
7.
It ended at 7, June.
Our class is my last.
No,
class.
it
It
ended at 7.
Yeah, it ended
shit.
at 7.
Oh,
But
5.
even if I got class at 5.
When are you free, man?
I was just finna say I
Go
get
ahead.
done with my first class. At
We gonna get that. We gonna get
12:25.
that together
And
on our
my
end.
my second class don't start till 5.
But we gonna wrap up the show. This is the last song of the episode. We gonna sign off. Josh, you want some last words for the people, bro?
Shit, man. Keep streaming Patience. I
Yeah.
need it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Go
Put some
copy
gas
that.
in the tank. Keep streaming.
Yeah,
Put some gas in my lungs. Keep streaming.
yeah.
All that. I
All
appreciate
that.
all the support. New music coming soon. I know I've been keeping y'all waiting for a long time. But I'm going to be way more consistent from here on out. I just appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me here.
Yeah,
It was a good time.
for sure. And it definitely was, cuz we're going to have to come bring you back on the
Yeah,
show
we're gonna have to
again
come
one
back.
time.
I'm gonna have to come back for the
yeah.
for the fuck school.
Yeah, oh,
I'm gonna have to come back for the fuck
Oh,
school.
well, shit.
If we doing that,
he'll be back.
If they doing that,
If they
I'ma
doing
come
that,
back
I
for
don't
it.
really know, though.
I
That's on
mean,
them.
you could just come back. We can find something.
Look, we gonna schedule you regardless, cuz.
Yeah.
For sure.
Fuck the bullshit. Anyway, y'all have a nice night. My name is New Paper Nick.
This is TA to the BA representing the 901 coming live from the 865.
And your girl Peso.
We signing off. Stay stoked there, everybody. Stoked.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you, Morty? Calm down. You're kind of killing the vibe in here.
I'm on TV.
What's up?
Nothing. What you doing?
Shit, chilling right now. What's up?
Well, I'm about to go out tonight.
I mean, that's what you called me for?
I just wanted to know if I could come over or something.
What about old dude?
Worry about things later. But I'm single tonight. Just know that.
Shit, alright then, come through. She say she single tonight, but only tonight. Her main nigga been with the shit, ain't been acting right. She say she don't need permission. She grown and she living. It look like he slipping, but that ain't none of my business. She say she single tonight, but only tonight. Her main nigga been with the shit, ain't been acting right. She say she don't need permission. She grown and she living. It look like he slipping, but that ain't none of my business. It ain't my place to be in your face and ask what's going on. I don't wanna know, I go with the flow, keep it low-key what we be on. I'm just tryna get with ya, we get going on that liquor. Get the quick reminiscence, switch up your lens, he not in that picture. These are new moments for life, and I got a few hours, so let's turn up tonight. So you shouldn't even be thinking about him, let's get right. And then you're not gonna pick me over him, but you mine. So let me ask, what you wanna do, keep it between me and you. We not gon' switch up the past. I'm not your first or your last, but I'm the best that you have. She said she's single tonight, but only tonight. Her main nigga been with the shit, ain't been acting right. She said she don't need permission. She grown and she living. It look like he slipping, but that ain't none of my business. She say she's single tonight, but only tonight. Her main nigga been with the shit, ain't been acting right. She say she don't need permission. She grown and she living. It look like he's living, but that ain't none of my business. I'm in my zone, ain't no man to man. You shouldn't get mad at your girl a fan. See you at work, I'm a veteran. She wanna leave, brother, just let her man. Ain't talking jackets, you probably ain't get it though. Came over for Netflix and chill, end up making that video. That's not my fault, don't get confusion.